Hey everyone, Jorda here. I don't know if it's the majority of the survivor base is enjoying the event right now, but trying to play killer has felt a little bit like... And I'm not here to go on some tirade of survivor sided this, unbalanced that, but that hasn't stopped me from trying to play some chill builds and running into absolute artillery units of teams. Or perks. Sometimes both. It's left me feeling a little... different. And the match I have for you is a direct result. I just wanted to make Tricky fast, man. I know it's not going to win matches, against serves with brains nonetheless, but sometimes having a match with some chase fluidity just feels nice. But the sheer level of fuckery meant that I was going to pay dearly for it. So, at least until the event is over, Blood Warden is going to be a permanent pick, just because it's the type of teams ruining my joy and whimsy that fall for it. What you're about to witness was about 3 hours into my play session, and I may have already had some shot nerves, shaky hands, and I definitely started panicking a little bit. But enjoy the match. Let's get stuck in. The only thing I hate about the reworked Trickster is the 4.4 movement speed. Every other multi-hit projectile killer is 4.6, but Trickster isn't because of reasons. So when I want to play a chill game, just to enjoy the chase, the first perk I pick is batteries included, as it gets rid of that problem entirely. However, that leaves me with a predicament. I don't really want gens to pop, but this perk only works when they do. So Blood Warden makes sense here anyways. Batteries fits in a build that gets stronger over time. Fang just found out I do in fact have ears. That was an easy chase for the first down. Unfortunately, I didn't open the eyes that came standard issue with those ears. And that's on me. Here I see a toolbox and I'm thinking a Sable play is in my future, which is why I turned the other direction. I'm very happy to have found my obsession, as friends till the end is the only reason I have it. I could have done Nemesis to give me a higher chance of chasing my obsession, but I don't go into matches trying to get stunned. But if I hook Tori, my next perk, Furtive Chase, is going to help give me some haste and some undetectable to track a new obsession. At least that was the idea. Tori has crawled under a pallet, so I'm guaranteed to get flashlight or pallet saved if I pick her. So I'm gonna go investigate Fang's inventory of Decisive Strike. Well, she didn't have it, but my will to live is slipping with each blind this Jake is spamming. No matter, Tori's already up, so I might as well keep doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I got lost in the sauce. It took me a second to realize I'm no longer chasing her. Okay, piss off at this point. If you just do the gens, I lose. My poor fucking eyes, man. Sprint burst into main. Not gonna chase that yet. I definitely don't do a good job of hiding my red stain here, so he was always gonna know what to do. I really don't want to chase the Jake here. He just seems to be in my head a little bit, and I know it's going to get me tilted, and I'm not at the point where I have to commit to anyone yet, so I'm going to look around and see what I can find. If you can't tell, I'm trying way too hard to get value out of trick blades. They really work best when they get you an extra blade that converts the down, not when you're trying to. And if I hadn't been spamming so heavily, I might have had enough blades to confidently finish this off.
Oh.
I just never expect good players to throw a pallet against a Trickster because normally they back up and then they get 3, 4, maybe 5 blades because you're stuck in the animation. So I get stunned a little more than I should. It was really at this point that I was more annoyed by the constant beamers in my face that I decided that I was going to play like a little rat, and you'll see the choice I made as soon as I finish the reload here. I do ultimately want to chase, and I was confident with how bad this Tori had been that I could get her down and that there wasn't a lot of resources or things that she could break my ankles on. So I decided to let them get the basement unhook and just try to get some more stages for my ego ultimately more than anything. .6 feels so good right here because it just allows me to position to still go for a down with my power as opposed to M1 chasing. So nice. Happy accident that friends made him put his stupid flashlight down, and I finally got a furtive proc. Happy me so far. The reason I reload right here is because I don't have Trick Pouch, and if 3 of them are trying to save, I will run out of blades without actually downing anybody, even though I'm this close to S rank. So yeah, this is part of that paranoia, nerves shot, shaky hands, panicky that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. See, that reload actually did get me that down. It came down to it. I've done this a time or two. Don't look at me crazy like that. You're crazy. Fucking skill burst, bro.
같이 놀자.
I do in fact see them healing over there, but if I push them out, there's no chance for Blood Warden value. I want them to feel at least a little bit comfortable trying to be greedy and get the 4-man out. They didn't deserve it. It makes my soul happy that he's the one getting his team killed. While there's a tiny bit of downtime, here's what you're supposed to do once you actually get the timer down enough. You're supposed to let them go for the unhook so the timer starts going faster, and you're not supposed to have people slugged on the ground. I really start fumbling the bag quick here.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, no outro music, no shitpost. That was bad. That was really bad. But incredibly fun after the adrenaline wore off. I hope you enjoyed watching me lose my mind. And if you made it all the way to the end, thank you, and consider subscribing. I'm going to bed now. I'll see you in the next one.